Rachel in the hallway, midnight in a...
Hello, Mama? Is everything all right?
Rachel, I didn't want to worry you, but your brother got into a fight at school again. The principal called. They say he might be suspended. And your little sister is crying because she needs new glasses, but the optometrist costs so much. I don't know what to do, Rachel. I feel so helpless.
Don't worry, Mama. I'll handle it. I'll talk to the principal tomorrow, and I'll find a way to get the glasses. Just make sure everyone eats dinner, okay? I'll pick up some groceries on my way home.
But Rachel, you work so hard already. I don't want you to exhaust yourself.
I'm fine, Mama. Really. Just take care of yourself. I'll be home soon.
With your tired little hands, you keep holding broken...
For the little ones.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia.
And nobody sees you when the lights go low. Nobody asks you where you're on.
Right here. Add the tens first. Good. Now you try this one.
I didn't start at 80, Rachel. They were picking on me because of my old shoes. I just got angry.
It's okay. I'll talk to the principal. But you must promise me to walk away next time, no matter what they say. Your future is more important than proving anything to them.
You've been giving everybody else your life. Rachel, Rachel, let somebody love you too.
I love you, Mom.
Stay away just to watch over you. Oh, Rachel, Rachel, your heart is soft and brave.
Rachel, I've been looking for you. There's something you need to know. Mrs. Paula, your landlady, called the hospital looking for you. She sounded really upset. Did she say what she wanted? She wouldn't tell me, but she said if you don't come see her today, she's going to take action. Rachel, I'm worried. You know how she is. I'll go during my break. Thank you for telling me, Em.
Rachel.
So you finally decided to show up.
Mrs. Paula, I'm sorry I haven't been able to pay the full rent this month. I've been working extra shifts, and I promise I'll have the money soon. Please, just give me a little more time.
I've heard that story too many times, Rachel. You're 3 months behind, and I've been more than patient. I have bills to pay too, you know. I can't keep letting you live here for free.
I understand, and I'm truly sorry. But my family has nowhere else to go. My mother is ill, and my siblings are still in school. Please, just one more month. I'll work double shifts if I have to.
I'm sorry, Rachel, but my decision is final. This is an eviction notice. You have 48 hours to vacate the premises. If you're not gone by then, I'll have the authorities remove you.
48 hours? Mrs. Paula, please, that's not enough time. Where will my family go?
That's not my problem. You should have thought about that before you stopped paying rent.
I heard about what happened. Mrs. Paula called again. I'm so sorry, Rachel. I don't know what to do, Em. I have 2 days to find a place for my entire family. I have no money, no options. I feel like I'm failing them. You're not failing anyone, Rachel. You're the strongest person I know. And you're not going through this alone. My parents have a house. It's not big, but there's a spare room. You and your family can stay with us until you figure things out. What? Emily, I can't ask your parents to take in my entire family. That's too much. You're not asking. I'm offering. And my parents already agreed. I called them earlier. They remember how you helped me study for my nursing exams, how you covered my shifts when my grandmother was sick. They want to help, Rachel. Let them. Emily, I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Now, come on. Let's go pack your things. We have a lot of work to do and not much time. It's going to be a new adventure. You'll make new friends.
It's okay, Mama. I'm right here.
Is this the last one?
Almost.
Welcome. Come on in.
You're family now. Don't you worry about a thing. You'll get back on your feet, and when you do, we'll celebrate together.
Thank you for this moment, for my family, for keeping us safe and together. Amen. Busy day. Tell me about it. See you later. You too. Emily, do you ever wonder if things will ever change? I mean, will I ever be able to provide a stable home for my family? Will I ever be free from this constant struggle? I think about it too, Rach. But look at how far you've come. You've kept your family together through the hardest times. You've sacrificed everything for them. That has to count for something. I truly believe that good things are coming your way. You just have to hold on a little longer. I hope you're right, Em. I really do. Come on. We have the night shift ahead of us. Right behind you. Let's go. What's going on here? Oh, look who decided to show up. The saint of Metro General. Come to rescue your little friend again? Leave Emily alone, Tiffany. What did you do to her? I didn't do anything. I was simply explaining to Emily here that she's been spending too much time gossiping when she should be working. Some of us actually take our job seriously. That's not true. She was bragging about how she's going to get promoted to head nurse soon, and when I told her that Miss Carter hasn't announced anything, she started insulting me. She said I'm a lazy, incompetent nurse who only got her job because my parents know people on the board. You have no right to speak to her that way. Emily is one of the hardest working nurses on this ward. Don't you dare lecture me, Rachel. You think you're so perfect with your sad little story about supporting your family? Everyone feels sorry for you, and that's the only reason you've gotten this far. But let me tell you something. Sympathy doesn't make you a good nurse. And one of these days, everyone is going to see you for what you really are. You can say whatever you want about me, Tiffany. But don't you ever insult my friend again. Come on, Em. Let's get ready for our shift. This isn't over.
Rachel wore the morning like
It's him, Mr. Hamilton.
Rachel, I need your help. Mr. Hamilton is refusing his medication again. He just threw his breakfast tray across the room and he won't let anyone near him. You're the gentlest nurse we have. Maybe you can get through to him.
I'll try.
Who the hell are you? Another nurse coming to poke and prod me? Get out!
My name is Rachel, Mr. Hamilton. I'm not here to poke or prod. I just wanted to see if you needed anything.
I need to be left alone. That's what I need. I don't want your pity. And I don't want your medicine. It's all useless anyway.
I understand you're frustrated, but refusing your medication won't help. It'll only make you feel worse.
You understand nothing, young lady. I'm dying. My body is rotting from the inside out, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. So forgive me if I don't feel like swallowing a handful of pills that exist only to prolong my suffering.
You're right. I don't understand exactly what you're going through. I can't imagine how frightening and unfair it must feel. But I do know that giving up doesn't hurt anyone except yourself. And you don't strike me as the kind of man who got where he is by giving up.
You're not like the others. They come in here with fake smiles and empty words, treating me like a child who needs to be managed. You actually spoke to me like a person.
You are a person, Mr. Hamilton, a person who deserves dignity and respect even when you're angry, especially then.
Leave the pills. I'll take them later.
you were never alone. You were great.
I'll check on you later, Mr. Hamilton. If you need anything before then, just press the call button.
Rachel.
Well, how did it go?
He's not going to be easy. But I think I got through to him, at least a little. He agreed to take his medication later.
That's more than anyone else has managed. Keep an eye on him, Rachel. And thank you.
How are you feeling?
A little better.
Here's some tea for you, Mr. Hamilton.
I didn't ask for that.
I know. But the nurse's station has a kettle, and it seemed a shame to let it go to waste.
You're persistent. I'll give you that.
I just believe everyone deserves to be treated with kindness, even when they don't think they want it.
I suppose that's an improvement over some of the nurses I've had.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'll be back later with your dinner. Is there anything special you'd like?
Do they have soup? Real soup, not that broth they keep trying to feed me. Something with substance.
I'll see what I can do.
He had towers, cars, and money, but the one thing he still lacked was a dog.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Being kind to me. Everyone else in this hospital either fears me or tolerates me because they have to. But you actually seem to care. Why?
Because I believe that every person deserves compassion, Mr. Hamilton, especially when they're going through the hardest times of their life. You're fighting a battle that most people can't imagine, and that takes tremendous courage. The least I can do is make sure you don't have to fight it alone.
You're a strange young woman. In a good way.
Thank you. I think.
What's that?
It's a jade plant. They're supposed to bring good luck. And they're very hard to kill, which is good because I don't have much of a green thumb.
No one has ever brought me a plant before.
Well, everyone should have something living in their room. It makes the place feel more like home. There. Now you have a roommate who won't talk back.
Whatever you're doing with Mr. Hamilton, keep doing it. The doctors say his blood pressure has improved, and he's eating regularly for the first time since he was admitted. You're making a real difference.
Good afternoon, Rachel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hamilton. You seem to be in good spirits today.
I slept well last night. First time in weeks. Maybe your plant really does bring good luck.
Or maybe you're finally starting to feel at home here.
I haven't felt at home anywhere in a very long time. But I suppose this room is as close as I'm likely to get. Rachel, have you ever lost someone you loved?
Yes, my father. He passed away when I was a teenager.
I'm sorry. Losing a parent is a wound that never fully heals. But at least you have memories of him. At least you knew him.
Mr. Hamilton, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'm here to listen. Not as your nurse, but as a friend. Sometimes sharing our burdens makes them a little lighter.
I had a daughter once. Her name was Elizabeth. She was the brightest, most beautiful child you could imagine. She had a mother's eyes and my stubbornness, which was not always a good combination. She died when she was 8 years old. Leukemia.
Mr. Hamilton, I'm so sorry.
It was a long time ago. After she died, my wife couldn't bear to stay with me. She said that every time she looked at me, she saw Elizabeth's face. She left within a year, and I never remarried. I threw myself into my work, built a business empire, accumulated more wealth than I could ever spend. And now, at the end of my life, I realize it was all meaningless. Money can't bring back my daughter. It can't keep me company in this hospital room. It can't stop the cancer that's eating me alive.
Mr. Hamilton, I can't imagine the pain you've carried all these years. But I want you to know that your life has meaning, even now. Your story touched me. The love you had for your daughter, that never went away. And the fact that you survived all this pain, that you built a life despite your grief, that takes incredible strength.
You're the first person who's ever said that to me. Everyone else just sees the money, the business, the difficult old man. But you see me. How do you do that?
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible, to carry burdens that no one else sees, to smile on the outside while breaking on the inside. I recognize that look because I've seen it in my own mirror.
Thank you, Rachel, for everything.
You're welcome. And Mr. Hamilton, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here for as long as you need me.
Rachel, may I ask you something?
Of course, Mr. Hamilton, anything.
In all the time you've been caring for me, you've never once mentioned your father. You said he passed when you were young, but you've never told me about him. What was he like?
My father was a simple man. He worked as a carpenter, building furniture in a small shop at the edge of our town. He wasn't wealthy or famous, but he was the kindest person I've ever known. He used to take me to his workshop on Saturdays, and he'd let me play with the wood scraps while he worked. He'd tell me stories about the trees the wood came from, as if each piece of lumber had its own history, its own soul. I thought he was the strongest man in the world.
What happened to him?
A car accident. I was 16. He was driving home from work one rainy evening, and a truck lost control on the highway. The doctor said he died instantly, which was supposed to be a comfort. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to tell him how much I loved him, how much I appreciated everything he'd done for us. One morning, he kissed me on the forehead before school, and that night he was gone.
The unfinished goodbyes are the hardest to bear. We carry them with us. These conversations we never had. These words left unspoken. They become heavier with time, not lighter. I never got to say goodbye to Elizabeth either. She was in the hospital, and I was on a business trip in Tokyo. I thought she was getting better. The doctor said the treatment was working. I told myself that closing this deal would secure her future, that she'd thank me someday for being such a good provider. She died while I was signing contracts in a boardroom 14,000 miles away.
Mr. Hamilton, you were trying to do what you thought was best for your family. You can't blame yourself for believing the doctors, for wanting to secure her future.
But I should have been there. She needed her father, not my money. She needed me to hold her hand and tell her I loved her. And I failed her. Just like I failed my wife. Just like I failed everyone who ever mattered to me.
Mr. Hamilton, listen to me. You were a good father. I can see it in your eyes when you talk about Elizabeth. I can hear it in your voice. The fact that you still grieve for her, that you still carry this pain after all these years, that proves how much you loved her. And love like that doesn't just disappear, it transforms, it becomes part of who you are.
You remind me of her, you know. Not in appearance, but in spirit. She had your kindness, your strength. She used to say that the most important thing in life was to love people, not things. I wish I'd listened to her sooner. Rachel, I want to ask you something. And I want you to feel completely free to say no.
What is it?
I've been thinking a lot about Elizabeth lately. About all the things I never got to do with her. All the experiences we missed because I was too busy building an empire of paper and numbers. And I've been thinking about you and how you've shown me more kindness in these past weeks than I've known in decades. I know this might sound strange, perhaps even inappropriate, but I was wondering if you would do me the honor of spending a day with me. Not as my nurse, but as my daughter. Just for one day.
Mr. Hamilton, I would be honored.
Really? You mean it?
Really. But we have to do it properly. I'll need to arrange time off, and you'll need to get permission to leave the hospital. Can you manage that?
Leave that to me. I still have some influence in this world. You just tell me when you're free, and I'll take care of the rest.
How about this Saturday? I have the day off.
Saturday it is. And Rachel, thank you. You've given this old man something he thought he'd lost forever, hope.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. You're going to give that man the greatest gift anyone could give him. I hope so. I just want to make it a perfect day for him. It will be, because you're you. Now, what are you going to wear? Good morning, Mr. Hamilton.
Good morning, Rachel. You look lovely.
And you look very handsome. Are you ready for our adventure?
I've been ready for this my entire life. I just didn't know it until now. I haven't been outside in months. I'd forgotten how beautiful the world is. It's a beautiful day, Rachel.
It is, Mr. Hamilton.
Elizabeth used to love this park. She called it her secret garden. We'd come here every Sunday afternoon, and she'd chase the squirrels and pick dandelions. She used to say they were flowers, and who was I to argue? One time, she made me a crown of dandelions and insisted I wear it all day. I walked around Central Park looking like a fool, and I didn't care one bit.
You were a good father, Mr. Hamilton. You still are.
You carried everyone.
Rachel, may I ask you something?
Anything.
Would you call me Dad? Just for today. I'd like to hear it one more time before I go.
I'd like that, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you so much. She always got the same thing. Chocolate ice cream with hot fudge and extra cherries. She'd eat the cherries first, then the ice cream, saving the fudge for last.
Smart girl, saving the best for last.
That was Elizabeth. She always knew what mattered most. Elizabeth loved books. She used to make me read her the same stories over and over until I could recite them from memory. One more time, Daddy, she'd say, just one more time. And of course, I always did.
This is lovely.
Shel Silverstein, Elizabeth's favorite.
It's beautiful. Would you read it to me?
The old tree stood tall in the village square. It had seen many generations come and go. The tree stands tall, its roots deep in the earth. Its branches reach for the sky, whispering secrets of old. I will not play at tug-of-war. I'd rather play at hug-of-war, where everyone hugs their tugs, where everyone giggles and everyone wins.
I want to remember this day forever. And every time I read these poems, I'll think of you.
You should try this on. Please, let me do this. Let me have the experience of buying my daughter a gift. It's something I've dreamed about for 40 years. To keep you warm and to remind you that someone cares.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you for the most wonderful day of my life. Let's get you comfortable.
Thank you, Rachel. Rachel, my dear, sweet girl. Today you gave me something I thought I lost forever. You gave me back my daughter, if only for a day. I can never repay you for that. But I want you to know that you have changed my life. You've shown me that even at the end, when everything seems dark, there can still be light. There can still be love.
Dad, I'll be here when you wake up. I'll always be here. Good night, Dad. Sleep well.
Love away, so let me give it back to you today. No pressure, no fear. Rachel, come near. Your heart is safe here. Your heart is safe here. No running, no games. I'm calling your name. Rachel, stay.
Good morning, Dad. I hope you slept well after our adventure yesterday.
VFib, confirm rhythm.
Confirmed. No pulse.
You waited for me to leave, didn't you? You didn't want me to see you go. Oh, Dad, I would have stayed. I would have held your hand until the end.
Rachel, I'm so sorry. The night nurse said he went peacefully. There was no distress, no pain. He simply drifted off to sleep and didn't wake up.
Goodbye, Dad. Thank you for everything. I'll miss you forever.
Mr. Hamilton's business achievements were remarkable. His philanthropy and contributions to various causes touched many lives.
Thomas Hamilton was the grumpiest patient I ever had. He threw things, he shouted, he made more than one nurse cry. But beneath all that anger was a man who had lost everything he loved and didn't know how to live anymore. In the time I knew him, he taught me that it's never too late to change, never too late to love, never too late to find peace. He was my patient, my mentor, and in the end, my father. I will carry his memory with me for the rest of my life.
Goodbye.
Rachel, you need to hear this. I was in the break room and Tiffany was talking about you. She's been spreading the most disgusting rumors.
What kind of rumors?
She's telling everyone that you only got close to Mr. Hamilton because you knew he was rich, that you manipulated him into changing his will. She's implying that you had an inappropriate relationship with him. What? That's ridiculous. How could she say such a thing?
I know, and I got it all on tape. Listen.
It's obvious what Rachel did. She saw a dying old man with more money than sense, and she played him like a fiddle. I bet she was doing a lot more than nursing in that room. Who knows what she had to do to get into his will? We need to take this to Miss Carter. I'm not going to let Tiffany destroy Mr. Hamilton's memory or my reputation.
Miss Carter, there's a problem. What is it, Rachel?
That girl. I've warned her before about spreading gossip. This goes far beyond unprofessional behavior. This is slander.
Don't worry, I will handle this personally. Tiffany will face disciplinary action, and I will make sure everyone knows the truth.
Good morning. I've called this emergency meeting to address critical patient flow issues.
Tiffany Williams, you have violated every principle of this profession with your malicious lies. Not only have you slandered a colleague who has shown nothing but dedication and compassion, but you have disrespected the memory of a patient who deserves dignity in death as he did in life. Effective immediately, you are suspended pending termination proceedings.
Rachel.
Oh, Dad, you didn't have to do this. Just knowing you was enough.
Two-step in the whole room bright. Long day working, but her smile still nice. She give love even when the road get rough. Rachel got a heart that is more than enough. Every morning, every evening.
I miss you every day, but I'm happy, truly happy for the first time in my life. And I have you to thank for that. In autumn's hush, where memories softly tread, I find your voice in every leaf outspread.
I love you, Dad. Thank you for being my father.
You carried everyone. Now let me carry you. Tell me what.
Every year on his birthday, I organize this charity walk. It's in this park where we spent our perfect day together. Every evening before bed, I read the same poems Mr. Hamilton read to me.
I like the one about the stars.
We'll read that one.
I ever found.